Sacramento, it's Let's Spend the Night Together with Dante and Craig. Tonight's musical guest, Elvis Aaron Presley, Kid Rock, and United States President Donald Trump. Take it away, boys.
And welcome, good evening folks, to Let's Spend the Night Together. I'm your host, Dante. With me as always is my colleague, cohort, consigliere, Mr. Craig.
Ahoy hoy.
Craig, how the hell are you?
I'm doing really, really fucking good.
Man, am I glad to hear it.
At the moment.
And I'm glad y'all decided to join us.
Yeah.
Let's spend the night together
Really
for the new people.
Yeah.
You might be asking yourself, what the fuck is this?
And I think I have a hunch we got some new listeners.
Some new blood, some fresh
tonight.
blood.
Yeah. This is episode 62.
Gonna break you in.
So we're gonna get broken in.
So fresh fish, you might be asking yourself, what have I stumbled upon? This is a late night comedy chat show, allegedly, where we discuss a wide
comedy
variety.
Is subjective.
It's up to you, friend. Primarily, we focus our attention on pop culture, music, religion, politics, and who fucks.
Who sucks? Who fucks?
If you are
Serious
offended,
adult stuff.
no slut shaming here. If you are offended by anything you hear, we hope you'll keep an open mind.
Yeah.
And we know that you will, because this is jokes for us,
It's
adults.
Jokes for us, adults.
And remember, these are just jokes. I like how I wrote that down twice.
Write it again.
So, with that being said, we've assembled a terrific show for you tonight. I can't even say, because I'm filled with joy.
I'm like the Andy Richter
to my nervous Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
It's true. It's damn true. All right, let's just get to it. Craig, first segment.
And that's the bottom line. Yeah, we like to start our first segment of the show.
Rocking and
we
rolling.
To start with some rocking and a roll.
Some classic rock, guys.
And yeah, so this is our music centered segment.
Yep.
'Tis only rock and roll.
But I like it. This story.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, there's nothing strange about that.
Like it? Like it. Yes, I do. Ha. Shadube.
Here
Shattered.
we go. All right, so this segment we talk about
Shadube. Shattered.
drugs and hopes and greeds and sex.
Love and hope and sex and dreams.
All surviving on the street. So we're talking about rock and roll. And this has something to do with the God Emperor Trump. Mr. President.
Czar.
Thank God it's only been 2 years.
Shah.
We got 2 more glorious years left.
Glorious years of.
I'm not tired.
The only
of
thing
winning.
is, by that time, I'm gonna be sick of winning. I'm gonna want a couple losses by the end of that term.
Yeah, you might be a little tuckered out from all the winning.
He might have to purposely try and pass a law of some sort, but that he doesn't want, just to chill off of the winning for a second.
Yeah, I'll give the Democrats one. Maybe
give them
universal health care. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Shoot them a little something.
Who gives a shit, really? We're talking about Mr. Trump. And I love this because, as always, no matter what Trump says, people will follow him into the fucking hellfires of Sauron or whatever, Mount Doom.
Yes.
And they'll believe whatever type of shit that he has to, say.
Yeah.
His bombastic nature. All right, so Trump says people
He's got some diehards.
And this is great. This was one of my favorite. Trump says people used to tell him he looked like Elvis Presley. You'll say I'm very conceited. And what I love about this story is that they'll say I'm conceited.
Now, we're laughing because we're looking at a side-by-side comparison. We'll go ahead and have that comparison up
Yeah.
for you right now on the screen
Yeah.
if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah. It's kind of like that movie Twins with Schwarzenegger and DeVito.
Go look up like a picture of Donald Trump at 30 or 27 or something.
There's babyface,
and Elvis
Aaron Presley,
the king,
and then there's Trump
with no Elvis sandwich in his hand at all. But
nah, he hasn't got to the painkillers and the obesity yet. He's still the king.
And all Trump looks like Trump. I mean, he looks a little better there than he does
he's
now.
Just
but Elvis is he's making heteros. He's turning heteros over to the other side.
Yeah, he's doing it all
easily. Making people question some stuff.
Yeah, not only the men but the females too.
What?
Elvis had female fans. So it says President Donald Trump may have missed his calling as an Elvis Presley impersonator. I like this because this is from People magazine, so I try to get the middle of the road.
Oh, totally.
At the rally in Presley's hometown of, was it Tupelo? Is that what you
Tupelo?
said? Tupelo?
Is that Uncle Tupelo?
That's his Uncle Tupelo.
Jeff Tweedy's band?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff Tweedy. We've heard from someone that he listens to the show, so shout out to Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. I love Wilco.
Shout out.
Projects.
Big ups.
His new solo album's cool. Too,
big dick energy all around. All right, so at the
he
rally,
has a huge dick.
You gotta say, was it Telep? I keep saying Telepo.
Tupelo.
Tupelo. Thank you, Tupelo. Right.
I like how we're starting political too, right?
Yeah, we're starting political, and
this is almost like a Rolling Stone, our other segment.
And it's great because I'm learning how to read.
Really, as we go along.
Yeah. So at the rally,
killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Y'all.
So at the rally in his hometown on Monday, Trump, 72, claimed that when he was young.
Yeah.
So he was in
Tupelo,
Mississippi. On Monday, Trump was there doing a rally. He claimed that when he was young, people used to tell him that he bore a resemblance to the late music icon.
Son, you bore a resemblance to another Mississippian like yourself, boy.
That's wouldn't even
Mr.
be
Elvin Harris.
It wouldn't even
Elvin
be
Elvis Aaron. Elvis Aaron Presley.
It would probably be like Russian oligarchs or Chinese or somebody just telling Trump anything to get on his good side.
Yeah,
you look like have you ever heard of Elvis?
You're more king. King of
You're a king, just like the king of rock and roll. He's like, everybody's saying that I'm just
all my friends tell me I look just like the king.
But without the music and the talent.
Oh my god.
And stealing black people's music. He said, I shouldn't say this.
I'm going to steal Elvis's music and make him pay for it. I tried.
And he's gonna perform on the lawn of the White House for free. And he's gonna pay for it. He said, I shouldn't say this. You'll say I'm very conceited. Because I'm not.
But I'm not, but you'll say I am. Even though I'm just as attractive as Elvis Presley.
Yeah, Trump told the crowd as he campaigned for a Republican that you don't know. And I don't care, too, either. But other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said I looked like Elvis. Wait.
Yeah, what?
But a
blonde Elvis? They were more probably you look like a scuffed, Carl Wilson. From the Beach Boys.
He looks as much
Brian
as it's
Wilson.
Undocumented workers that are working at the at the the Hollywood Walk of Fame where you got your Elmo and you're you're
Trump.
Batman and nobody speaks English, right? Yeah. And then you have your blonde Trump there, blonde Elvis Trump. That would make sense.
Elvis Trump.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Takes pictures. Of
you got your Black Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah,
and it's just and then there's the
Batman, Superman,
the blonde Elvis there. Okay, so he says, but other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said, I looked like Elvis. You see that? Can you believe it? I always considered that a great compliment.
Well, yeah, but no one ever said it. If they had, that would be a great compliment. You're right.
Well, that's not true. It's not that nobody said it. He says it right here, Craig. But other than the blonde hair, when I was growing up, they said I looked like Elvis. Who's the they? I'm starting to believe that Trump, when I hear, people
in the mirror, when I look in the mirror.
Yeah, they're saying there's people out there saying these things. And it's you're just thinking them. And
they're like, who?
Throwing them out.
Yeah. You say it to someone, they repeat it to you, and you go, really? You heard that? Yes, from you, Mr. President. Oh, well, it must be true.
It must be true.
I wouldn't lie.
Anybody that's still around him is just the ass kisser. What's the name of this town again? I can't.
Tupelo?
Tupelo, thank you.
Uncle Tupelo?
Uncle Tupelo. Now I'll remember it. He says, I'm thrilled to be back in Tupelo, Trump said. I love Tupelo, home of thousands of hard-working American patriots.
This is like that band. And Jeff Tweedy went on to make Wilco. Everybody says I'm like Wilco.
Everybody says I'm like Jeff Tweedy. Actually, a little better. But I don't mean to boast, but everybody tells me I'm better than Wilco. All the members of Wilco combined. Fuck Jeff Tweedy.
Oh, wow. Mr. President.
Mr. President, please.
Please.
The hardworking American patriots and the proud birthplace of the king of rock and roll, razzle-dazzle, Elvis. Elvis!
Wait, what? He's saying...
He says, so he's talking about the hardworking people there.
Of Tupelo?
Of Tupelo.
That's not where Elvis was born, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's
him and they were both born there, but then he grew up in Graceland, right?
And Tennessee, right? In Memphis and all that.
Memphis, or
yeah. He's certainly not known for that.
Yeah,
but he said, speaking of the home of thousands of hardworking American patriots.
Oh, yeah.
You know, beer and football, God bless you, and the proud birthplace of the king of rock and roll, Elvis. Elvis,
damn,
we love you. And then he did the prayer pose, like the Tupac.
Did he?
Yeah, and then he just looked up to heaven and just said, thank you. He mouthed,
thank you. And then he poured out some of his gin and juice on the lawn.
There's more.
Trump.
No, you can't.
45, what you doing? What's 45 up to?
This for all the homies that we lost, the Saudi Arabia killed. He says, we love Elvis, don't we? Trump added. In fact, we just gave Elvis the Medal of Freedom Award at the White House. And he loves it. He told me from beyond the grave.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he really appreciated it.
We've been doing really important things in my administration, like giving Elvis the Medal of Freedom.
That's one of the only, celebrity or artists that I've heard that he, shouts out that he likes.
Yeah. Well, it's people that can't say that, fuck you to him.
Yeah, I guess so. So he can be like, oh, yeah, I fucking love Elvis.
He said,
he'll say that. But if he's like, oh, one of my favorite rock bands, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
I don't think they like you.
Tom Morello calls me all the time on the phone. He says, Trump, I love what you're doing.
Oh, my God.
all the labor programs and all the tax cuts for the most wealthy people in the country. It's amazing. And then he says, now they do what they told you.
Oh, my God.
He says at the end of the performance, this is Trump, and he's talking about Presley. Presley, oftentimes the fans would go so wild. I was there once in Las Vegas at the Hilton, Trump said, at the ceremony.
He was there?
Everybody pissed their pants. It was disgusting.
Oh, my God.
Very disrespectful. He said, Trump said at the ceremony, according to the White House transcript, the fans were ripping the place apart, screaming. They were going crazy. So he's just
wanted more Elvis.
He's just going off, just talking about
go off juice.
Everybody's
Elvis was. Donald was sitting there in the crowd, just like, wow, everyone's very excited for this gentleman.
How can I exploit this?
Yeah. I want to do this, but with hotels and real estate.
Then I'll
be in Home Alone one day.
I'll make the big bucks.
I think Home Alone was his peak.
Yeah, I think he did peak.
Or Home Alone, is it Home Alone 2?
Home Alone 2.
Lost in New York.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
Because that cretin Donald Trump is just there. He just slithers out of the elevator.
Slithers out.
Okay, and then he says, and they announced...
What does he tell him? Just watch out for Michael Jackson. Have a nice day.
Yeah. I already went...
Because it's advice, right? He said something.
I think he said something about the prostitute that he just slept with.
Trust your gut.
If you go up to the fourth floor, I already wore her out, big guy. Just go finish her off.
4th floor, room 431.
Don't worry. She's a Russian. She doesn't even speak English. She just got into the country today. Really exciting.
Oh. So excited to be in the country.
Well, I got to scram.
Oh, my God.
I got to return some videotape.
Donald Trump is American Psycho.
Yeah. So this is Trump's still going, right? He's still at the podium. People are
still on his go-off juice.
MAGA, And he said, and so he's still talking about Elvis, right? And he said, and they announced Elvis has left the house, which it's left the building.
Isn't it supposed to be the building?
How does he fuck that up? That's like the most
Donald
basic.
has exited a house of some sort.
Elvis has left and gone somewhere.
Oh my god!
And then they announced Elvis has left They left the house. See, I'm so used to saying it the right way. Elvis has left the house. Elvis. If they didn't say
Donald has left the House of Representatives. Like, nice one, Prez.
Yeah. This guy's awesome. Elvis has left the house. Elvis. If they didn't say that, I think I'd still be there. Trump said.
He wanted to just stay there and just rock
If
out.
he didn't, he's saying, he's letting everybody there know that if somebody over the PA hadn't alerted him that indeed Elvis had left the house, then Trump would have just stood there.
Trump would have just kept, like,
for the rest of his
entertaining the crowd.
Yeah. That would have been it. They said, maybe I wouldn't be here, but they had to do that. Elvis has gone.
What the fuck is
Elvis has left.
Oh my, he's left this earth,
his
mortal coil. He slipped loose his mortal coil. Whatever the fuck.
He's left this temporal world.
The physical, tangential world.
What I love at the end of this article, too, is that they clarify with us that, in fact, the famous phrase was, Elvis has left the building. In case you didn't know.
Yeah, so he did fuck it up.
Yes. Of course he did. All right.
Oh my god, he is pretty much.
He's the press for a reason, man.
Yeah.
He's playing 4D chess. We're all catching up.
Oh my god.
This is underwater 4D backgammon.
Oh my god.
Trump knows what he's doing. Everything that comes out of his fucking mouth is solid gold.
Yeah. He's on that MAGA juice.
He's on that MAGA juice.
It's a weird world we live in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back after this.
Fuck.
Hurt my girl? All right, go fuck yourself. That shit has nothing to do with me. All right, I run a legitimate business here. Listen to me. What's your name, sir? Answer me.
What's your name, asshole?
I'm Barry Egan.
How do I know? You can be anybody.
You're a bad person. You have no right taking people's confidence in your service. You understand me, sir? No. Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
You have no right to take me.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Now! Are you threatening me, Dick? You go fuck yourself! Oh. Fuck! Did you just say go fuck myself? Yes, I did. That wasn't good! You're dead!
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Let's spend the night together. Dante and Craig, I'm not sure exactly what episode this is, but thank you for listening.
It's 62.
62. You heard it from the man.
When I'm 62.
We're almost to Social Security.
64. We gotta do like a Beatles When I'm 64 on that. Like just when my pod turned 64. We'll work on it.
We can do, something like that. It's, we're brainstorming it. We just do the whole thing in character.
When I'm 64.
I'm sure that the audience would love that. They wouldn't get tired of that.
And when you're young and your heart was an open book. If we're in character the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
Both is Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Yeah. We take turns playing Paul McCartney.
Talking to himself.
Alright, Cruis'n World. So we're going to be talking about just a weird story that I found in my travels of the internet. And I'm going to parlay it into talking about the world. So here we go.
You could cruise the world, or you could just listen to Cruis'n World.
Yeah.
And it's like from the seat of your home, you can cruise the world just by listening to our stories.
You can either sit down, smoke a bowl, take some Sherm, play N64, or listen to our version of Cruis'n World. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Is this thing on?
Cruising the world, we got Indian man, 72, is killed by a group of, quote, rogue monkeys who threw bricks at him from a tree.
Oh my god.
Now, we always have, there's stories coming out of, I think we've done a few of these, like, out of India.
From India?
Yeah, and I think we've done some...
Cruise in India?
We've cruised India, looking for the best places. And there was some cannibals, I think, last time that we talked about. But this, okay, so it's a it's a pretty horrifying story. But the thing that kind of jumped out at me is at the end. So an elderly Indian man died after a group of monkeys threw bricks at him from a tree. The man was collecting pieces of dry wood when the animals attacked him in the Tikri Uttari Pradesh on Thursday. Of course.
Oh, my grandfather's from there.
Somewhere there. 72-year-old.
So was it their drywood? Might have been the monkeys' drywood.
Do you think finders keepers, losers weepers?
Yeah, yeah. And why does he call them monkeys? Is that like is he like being racist or something?
I don't know. I think he's just being primate phobic.
Yeah, is that what it is?
I believe so.
With their species.
So he says the 72-year-old died in hospital after sustaining head and chest injuries. So these monkeys did a number on this poor guy. He was just trying to collect wood. It says the monkeys threw more than 20 bricks at the man on Thursday. God. His brother told the newspaper.
It's like
I don't even know. Like
they were throwing like Mickey Mantle. Hit me in
have
the
you ever
chest
seen Donkey
and
Kong?
head
It's like Donkey Kong, but for real.
Oh my god! They threw barrels at him. How crazy would that be?
They upgraded right away to the bricks. On. They didn't even start at the barrels.
Yeah.
It was uncalled for.
I
want Nintendo out here right away.
He should have gotten the cherry and then circled around and gotten the other ghosts.
That's what I would have done.
Well, that's a different game.
It says thrown from... Okay, I don't even know. Alright, so it says thrown from quite a height. The bricks were enough to kill him.
Oh, shit.
These rogue monkeys are the real culprits and must pay.
So they're rogue. They've broken off from the rest of the monkey society?
It's like, and when I'm looking, this monkey is in a tree, and look, he has like a parted, look at his hairdo. Yeah. He's like a Mo Howard hairdo.
Mo Howard.
And he's just like, he's emotionless.
Oh
look at that.
God. Does it say what species he is?
It says that he has no feelings and no remorse.
Oh my God, he has cold eyes.
Yeah.
Black eyes and dull eyes.
Let me see.
U.S. Arizona. Or is that what it was?
The Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Oh my God.
Sure, if you know about Indianapolis Sharks.
I
think you've had a couple too many beers, Quint. Hit the deck there, Quint. Take a nap. There's as dark as eyes, doll's eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Quint, we can't understand you.
I think I seriously just
had a stroke. And an orgasm at the same time.
I finally found it, yeah. I either had that or I clicked out of the window.
Oh, I get that mixed up a lot.
Oof, man.
I jumped to that really quick instead of guessing
pies all
something
over
with your...
Alright, I knew it was this one because there was the picture. There's the picture of the monkey in the tree.
The monkey with the fucking,
mockingly staring at me. So it says they throw from quite a height, the bricks were enough to kill him. The rogue monkeys are the real culprits.
Sounds like it.
Okay, so
not the bricks.
No,
bricks don't kill people.
Well, really, we have to analyze what motivated these monkeys.
Stranger?
Yeah, did he know the monkeys? Was there some sort of relationship?
Yeah, was he like on their turf, or was it their property that he was stealing?
This is your rodeo, man. Hey.
Oh my God!
So the man's family has lodged.
What is that?
I don't know. It's their circus.
We're just paying to be here.
Yeah.
We're just buying the peanuts.
The man's family had lodged a formal complaint about the incident to the police. Now, this is the part that
police were like, we don't fucking own the monkeys.
They're everybody's to enjoy.
And it'd be one thing if they were just the monkeys. These are rogue monkeys, man.
Yeah. It'd be one thing if they were the lovable band, the Monkeys from the 60s.
Oh my god.
Now, if they killed you, I'd string them up in a second.
Exactly. Or like that sweet little one that hung out with Ross all the time in Friends.
It was
Ross
perfect.
Geller.
It was
That
perfection.
one was nice.
It was sweet. It was lovable.
It's not like that one. It's a rogue.
They've gone rogue.
They have gone.
They've gone
completely
off
rogue.
the grid.
It's
even
like
for monkeys.
Rogue Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. It's a lot like that movie, that film, only with
mixed up with
primates.
Planet of the Apes
Simians
in the country of India.
Oh my god.
So it says, but authorities say
and
not.
they're just picking on old men, picking them off the pack.
They're trying to get driftwood.
Oh my god.
It says, but authorities. But authorities say not much can be done about the aggressive monkeys that make life hell for those who live in the area. So their life is a monkey hell of sorts.
Oh my god.
And there's nothing that can
Nothing
be done.
we can do.
We're the authorities, I suppose, but we can't do anything about it.
People are like, well, what do you do?
I love this. I love this this logic right here. They say, can we register the case against the monkeys? The station officer at Dog Hat.
I got a
Police
subpoena.
Station.
I subpoenaed one of them, but they didn't fucking. They took a shit on the forms that I sent them.
I love the idea of this. That you won't find any justice from the station officer at the Dog Hat police station. He said,
Dog Hat.
Yes. He said, this will make us a laughing stock.
What?
That if they register a case against the monkeys, the killer monkeys, that'll make them a laughing stock. And we can't have that.
No one wants you to do that. I mean, I honestly don't know what you could do other than just kill them.
I want you to rustle up the perps. I want you to break
rustle
open
them up, which would be crazy hard, probably.
Yeah,
because they're monkeys, and you could take them somewhere else, but like. They're fuckers. They're little rascals. Like, I don't think they'd be easy to round up.
I don't think so either.
And you'd have to move them far. They'd probably just come right back.
Yeah. This is probably how that game, Ape Escape, originated.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Oh my god, that game was so fun.
It
probably was.
It is thought that the monkeys who attacked Mr. Singh had collected the bricks from a rundown building nearby. So it's not even their bricks. They're stealing.
Oh, man.
They're loitering. They're stealing. They're murdering.
The cops won't do anything about it.
The cops are a laughing stock. I love that. Like, the idea of, like, we're just not going to even fucking do anything.
They're like, well, we can't give them a ticket. No, but fucking do something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure, life's hell, but, what are we going to do?
Yeah, what are we going to do?
I don't want to be a laughing stock.
I don't disagree that we live in a monkey hell. I completely am with you on that, but...
They own us.
He's like,
they've already.
Shh.
No, he can't.
Yeah. Don't say it so loud.
They've already called dibs on my wife.
Oh my God.
How do you think I feel?
Cornelius runs the show now, okay? We answer to him.
He's the big boss. All right.
That damn dirty. Better not say it too loud.
And then just a monkey comes up and executes the police chief at the Dog Hat station.
Yeah. It's not a cute capuchin.
This is some kind of some kind of primate cabal that's going on.
Sounds like it.
It says
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That's what this is. Is fucking Andy Serkis anywhere in town when this was happening?
You know what? I haven't heard from Andy Serkis in a while.
Was one of those monkeys the CGI, and Andy Serkis was like in a studio somewhere controlling it? Giving it the facial expressions.
I think that it'd be like where Andy Serkis is like on location, like he's deep in like some kind of character study for the next Ape movie that he's gonna do.
Yeah,
inevitably.
Oh, so he's just like in a disguise.
Yeah, he's like gone mentally,
but trying to live like
he's gone
in the
feral,
mindset.
but he's still like in the. He's still like in the computer animated gear, like with all those with little white dots all over his face.
Yeah, the mocap, motion capture.
He's crawling around and like.
Ah.
Oh man, that guy should win an Oscar. All right, so it says, though revered in the majority Hindu country, monkeys are a menace of many cities.
Andy Serkis? What? Where is next? Are we going to see Barnum and Bailey?
You tell him, Craig. I'll give our loyal listeners a second because they're fucking funny bones.
It's like circus, like the
1,000 places.
P.T. Barnum made the circus. So. Never mind.
Revered in majority
And the cut here.
Hindu countries, monkeys are a menace. These monkeys are a menace
Oh my god.
in many cities, trashing gardens and rooftops, and often viciously attacking people for their food.
Oh my god.
There's nothing that can be done, though, which is the important thing.
Absolutely nothing.
Activists say that the invasion of the animals' natural habitats by urban populations has caused the problem.
They're lashing out.
Yeah, they don't. You know, they used to just have a rainforest there,
Yeah.
and now they have, I don't know.
So we're like encroaching on their land.
Yeah, so it's only right that they take back what's rightfully theirs.
Yeah.
Because eventually the jungle's just going to grow back into the cities. You know.
Yeah.
That's how I see it, at least.
And the Statue of Liberty will be like covered.
Yeah, it'll be covered by sand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can just see it now. I don't know. It's like a premonition or something.
Oh
It's a completely original thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely original.
Completely. All right. Yeah. Back after this.
Listen, you son of a bitch. What the fuck's your problem? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead. You have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. You stop pushing your shit. Stop shooting your mouth off, claiming I'm the enemy. You got that, you goddamn son of a bitch? Those are fucking fighting words, excuse me. Watch it, got the fucking
I'm making moves in a major way. Chains on me, it's a prison break. No Hollywood, but I'm center stage. I make results proliferate.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Let's spend the night together. We're just going. Alright.
You goddamn fucking son of a bitch. Fuck.
Yeah, Alex Jones never fails to impress. Even, I mean, they've officially like kicked him off of the internet, right? like
he is radio silent at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff.
Really? He's kicked off,
YouTube.
banned on all of it?
He's banned, man. He's persona non grata.
And it's fucking bullshit that they banned me. Fucking fucker. They're being fuckers for banning me.
You know, I guess people
I ain't hurt anyone.
I know that he has a couple civil lawsuits.
About gay fish?
I think, yeah, all those fish that he wronged are suing him. No, he, you know, like the Sandy Hook parents and things like that, obviously.
Oh, wow.
They're
They're not too
yeah, they're
happy with them.
They're not too happy with
Not
Mr.
too keen.
Jones's grift.
Well, I honestly was pretty sure that didn't happen, to be honest with you.
There was like a second that I didn't know.
And I made that episode of the show, and then I was like, shit, I gotta stick with it.
Maybe I'm going to get sued.
Oh my god.
The globalists are going to sue me.
Gotta stick to my guns. Like Roosevelt.
I'm like Winston Churchill, people. We're defeating the Nazis. All right?
Oh my god. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I love the idea that still, like, especially Fox News. I don't know how much you watch Fox News, but
Constantly.
it's constantly on 24/7 in my house. It's a 24/7 69 at Fox News.
I just have two TVs set up all the time, one playing CNN and one playing Fox.
Warring back at each other?
Yeah, at the same exact time.
They're all, like, the volumes turned all the way up on both.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was I going to say, though?
On Fox?
Yeah, something about it. Alright, living in America. So as we've been able to demonstrate, we clearly know a lot about politics.
Yeah.
You know, no, we don't. But we do know about living in America. We do know about James Brown.
What does he say?
I think eye to eye, fishing to fishing.
Oh my god.
Something like that. That's what I heard. That's the impression that I get from that. So yeah, I was. Oh, what I was gonna say, I was watching Fox News the other day. Not even that. This was like a clip that was going around on Fox News, I should say, right? And there's a lot of brilliant minds out there in the political sphere, in entertainment, and music.
All over the place.
And now, when you get all three, and you get a kind of dangerous combination, because you know this guy. You know, you get the brains, you got everything, you know.
Yeah.
You know your politics, your entertainment, and your music. My gosh. Formidable opponent, I know.
Yeah.
Kid Rock was on Fox News.
Oh.
And he was
he's kind of a genius.
He was stumping for Trump.
Different mediums.
Yeah. And this is kind of
he
more
was stumping for
just more of a surreal thing. You kind of have to see. Maybe you'll have to throw a picture up, Craig. I just want to show you,
what do you think?
Just the picture of this. They look to be in some kind of theater or something.
Yeah,
you can kind of tell because it's it's 2-story up here. Yeah. It looks like some kind of hall, like almost a music hall. The stage would be right in front of them, but they're doing the interview, facing the other way. So, anyways, you have Kid Rock in a country western jacket. Which I just love.
He tries to combine it with some kind of hip hop look or something. I don't know. It's not working.
It's like Hank Williams and Ice-T together finally.
Yeah, that's pretty much his look.
And what I love about this, so they're interviewing him in, I guess this is in Nashville, Tennessee, right? This is on Fox and Friends in the morning. People they wake up. Wonder what's going on. Drink your coffee before you do your shitty job. And this is on your TV. So you got Kid Rock, and then the guy talking to him is also in the shitty western country.
Yeah,
western
he
jacket.
is with fucking giant paisleys all
and
over.
He's just super happy to be there. And then you have the crowd behind them. They're just a bunch of winners. What can I say?
Yeah.
They're a bunch of rubes that is there to be on Fox and Friends.
Yeah.
Listening to Kid Rock. All right.
So if you're wondering why this segment is living in America,
yes.
I mean, did you not just hear the most American thing in the world?
We have it all. We got
some a slice of Americana.
We got a God-fearing patriot.
God-fearing patriot.
He's a God. He fears STDs and
he loves
God.
apple pie.
Kid Rock.
He's afraid of ICBMs.
He's afraid of Muslims. And he's willing to tell it to you straight.
Oh my God! He's afraid.
All right, yeah. So we'll just listen to his interview because what struck me most about this is that and it's so turbulent right now. Just
some
the
turbulent
left
times
and the right. Whether you're a libtard or a cuckservative, people need to come together. And
like John Lennon sang all those years ago, famously.
Yes,
song,
exactly.
I had to
think for a second. Oh yeah. Exactamundo. But there's a moment of clarity here that Kid Rock has, which I love, and we can heal some wounds, maybe come together as a country.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of a lot of what Bawa Taba is about. Is a lot of deep political, emotional, philosophical thing.
Think of it.
It is a lot like a Nelson Mandela speech.
Yeah. It's breathtaking and inspiring. So let's just get to it.
What do you think? As you talk about going and entertaining the troops. You do weigh in on politics from time to time. How's the president doing?
I think the president's doing a great job with his policies. I wish, I heard you earlier in the bumper asking people, what was their biggest concern.
This is just good because I'm just looking at him. He looks like a coke dealer.
He looks great.
He looks straight out of Scarface. He should be sitting down with Sosa.
He looks like what's his name in True Romance.
Oh, Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman, yeah.
The killer pimp, Gary Oldman. This is just so bizarre. Only drug dealers and good guys wear white, so it's just really weird.
Oh, Fatone, you want to make the big bucks?
And this is
That's what he reminds me of.
You want to make the big bucks? Yeah, he's Omar. Yeah, Libertad. All right, we'll keep going.
The division in the country right now that it's so hard for people just to get past, and we can disagree and still be cordial with one another, and just talk about things without going for each other's throats and protesting everything. And God forbid you say something a little bit wrong, you're racist, homophobic, Islamophobic, this, that, and the other. People need to calm down, get a little less politically correct, And I would say, love everybody except, I'd say, screw that Joy Behar bitch. Everybody.
Now, kid.
Now, or should I call you Mr. Rock?
That was not very rock of you.
No.
It's just amazing to me. Let me just play it again because we just got
Remember in the lyrics of your song, "Ba It's a Ba," you said "bang to bang, diggy diggy," and we all, I think most people, I speak for everybody, we kind of thought that meant.
Yeah. I thought a little more highly of you, sir.
Like Joy Behar.
Yeah. In the song Cowboy, you said, "I'm a cowboy, baby." I felt that as well. I thought you were speaking to me. This is not the Kid Rock that I know.
No.
I'll just rewind that back for you. What I really love is just his delivery. There's a lot of people are divided right now, and he wants to bring them together.
He is bringing them together.
It
he can't help, except for that bitch. He just can't help but throw it.
Yeah, it's like this PC culture, man. All these phobias and isms.
Yeah.
And then
isms and jisms.
Yeah. But so what? Just
my boy Kid Rock.
Focus on or notice him saying that,
Kid Rock
and then
now.
the crowd behind him, their reaction. Man, I fuck with that guy.
I fuck with Kid Rock now after that speech.
You know what? Joy Behar is a fucking bitch.
Yeah. Unnecessary shot. Joy's at home like, what the fuck?
Dude. I'm an American badass too.
I'm the fucking View, motherfucker. I'm the View, kid.
I was about to have you on.
Yeah.
You were going to take Whoopi's seat.
Yeah. How cool would that have been if Whoopi quit and then they have Kid Rock take her spot?
It'd be the best. It would just be,
God.
It'd be even more, I mean, you know what? It wouldn't even be unbelievable. I'm sure it probably will happen.
Diggy said the boogie set up, jump the boogie.
This is him saying it again.
Except, I'd say, screw that Joy Behar bitch. Everybody.
And the fucking Ed Begley Jr. looking ass motherfucker with a Paisley Conway Twitty jacket on, talking to Kid Rock.
Yeah, so the nerd, the white nerd next to him. Excuse me, sir, you can't say that. You can't call her a bitch. Please. Yeah. And then the crowd erupts in applause because somebody called Joy Behar a bitch in the morning. It's like 9 a.m.
It's never too early to call Joy Behar a bitch.
Yeah, then he's like, please.
That part of the country.
Please, sir. She's a lady. This is Fox News. This is television. We have
one
standards.
of my contemporaries.
All right.
Listen, she's just got a different point of view than you do.
Exactly. Hey, maybe we'll go on and I'll hash it out with her. We'll talk about it. But anyway, exactly, aside from joking, which I was, is just go out and, hash it out with people and have your thoughts and ideas, but be able to still go have a beer with somebody and just say, hey, we all love this country and, let's have different...
I wish you would stop being such a bitch. We all love this country. That's the important
love everybody, and then if one of the people's being kind of a fucking bitch, fuck her.
So you got the gist
everybody just love everybody
of what happened. Now the fallout.
I mean, he's a fucking idiot, but I think he kind of means well.
You're gonna need your rads away because there's so much fucking fallout. Yeah. My God,
man. Out to the fallout, baby.
Yeah, I love this picture that they have of him. I mean, yeah, it's like, it's who cares? He's a fucking,
Joe Dirt.
It's a real life Joe Dirt. He's it's like, really, how big of a deal is it? I mean, he's Kid Rock. He's like a spastic in the head.
Spastic, mate.
But I love this.
You're mental.
This is like Loudwire. It's like a heavy metal website, man.
Heavy metal is not music. It's not a choice. It's a lifestyle. I was born to live this life. Heavy metal, motherfucker.
You could say it was a curse.
Yeah, it's more of a curse than it is a gift because it's a heavy fucking life I live. It's a
Shoulders
burden
awful heavy.
Shout out to Chase and his shoulder getting awfully heavy.
So it says, Kid Rock calls TV host a beep. Gets kicked off Christmas parade.
My name is Kid. Fuck Joy Behar. Kid.
Oh my God. Yeah, I just love like the eunuch Fox host right there. Oh, mister, you can't say that. But like inside, he's just like,
yeah.
I fucking hate her. It says, it's been a while since we've had a good beef. What is beef, Craig?
Beef is when you
can't sleep. All right.
Biggie Smalls.
We've all had a good
Elvis.
beef in rock and so it's been a while since we had a good beef in rock and metal. But Kid Rock appears to be in one that's already cost him a gig.
He's the most heavy metal artist of all time.
This is real beef. You know that Biggie Tupac shit?
Yeah. They ain't got nothing on
yeah,
Kid Rock and Joy.
That East Coast, West Coast, that was fraudulent. You know, that was a fugazi. That was nothing.
That Joy BEHAR shit's the real shit.
Damn, that bitch Joy, she ride hard.
Oh,
so it appeared to cost him a gig. On Friday, Rock. It just says Rock. That's amazing. Rock, Kid Rock.
Not to be confused with The Rock.
I'm confused. Appeared on Fox News, Fox and Friends. We're
so
friends.
is he The Rock's little brother?
Kid Rock? Fuck yeah.
Or his son?
I think it's his clone. It's a clone. It's his white trash clone.
Oh my god.
Horribly wrong. Rock appeared on Fox News, Fox and Friends program as host Steve Ducey. Did a remote from
Douchey?
Rock's big ass honky tonk rock and roll steam house in Nashville. Woo! And then just
come out and try the barbecue. They start firing guns into the air.
Boy, howdy. During the segment, Rock...
You want to kiss something, Goldilocks? Kiss these!
You think Joy Behard's not a bitch? What are you, a fag? Like, all right. It's the morning, please.
Calm down, please.
We love the fervor. Keep it for Tucker.
Oh, my God.
So, Rock... Okay, I just got to say that again. Rock's big-ass honky-tonk rock and roll state in Nashville.
Now dance, we're gonna shoot out your boots, shoot out your feet.
Yeah,
dance,
we don't
boy.
like the way, we don't like the cut of your jib around here. During the segment, Rock couldn't help but take a dig at the View co-host Joy Behar, one that appears to have now cost him financially as he was removed as the Grand Marshal of Nashville's Christmas parade.
The Grand Wizard?
He was the Grand... That was another thing he was doing later that night.
Something else.
That was another invitation that he had.
Oh my god. So he was the Grand Marshal of what? A parade?
Yeah, the Grand Marshal of Nashville's Rockin' Christmas Parade.
They're like, maybe we don't want a guy who's going on the news calling people a bitch.
Yeah. Well, to be true, he was talking about a little compassion and civility.
He was. Yeah, I know. That wasn't the point. He threw it in there.
He kind of built up to call her a bitch, to be fair. He's like, are we still objectifying women here on Fox? We are? All right, cool.
She's a bitch.
The Ducey guy leans over. I just came in my pants when you said that.
Oh, my God. Thank you. We were all thinking it.
Says in the middle of the interview, Rock was speaking about the divisive state of America. While pleading for peace and common ground, he stated, I would say love everybody, except screw that bitch, Joy Behar.
Yeah, why her? Why does he single her out?
You have all the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to know the ire of Kid Rock. Yes.
Yeah.
Screw that bitch, Joy. Comment that took Ducey by surprise.
Yeah, ba with a ba, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he is the ba with the ba cowboy. The host apologized. He's a gunslinger, this Kid Rock guy. He just shoots from the hip.
From the hip, yeah, he does.
I fucking hate that expression.
Yeah.
You're just shooting from the hip. You mean you're a fucking asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so the host apologized on the air for the language.
I always thought it was shoot from the dick. I completely misunderstood that.
That's if you have syphilis. Then you're in.
Oh my god, you shoot.
The comment took Ducey by surprise. Douchey. The host apologized on air for the language and asked Rock if he'd like to do the same. Said, I apologize for the language, not the sentiment.
What?
So I love the idea of that.
Yeah,
like, what would that
funny.
even mean?
That's like, no, I still like want the message out there that she's a bitch. I should have just not cursed.
I should have just called her.
Like, well,
I think I should have just called her a female dog. Everybody would have got
yeah.
You know what I meant. When Ducey stated that BEHAR just had a different viewpoint than he did. Hey, maybe she just, thinks differently, or maybe she thinks like we should, help the country this way instead. The Kidster.
Yeah.
The Kidster Rock, who said he was joking.
Witch of Oz, Kid Rock.
Stated, maybe we'll go on and talk about it and hash it out, and added, we should have a beer. So he's very bitchy. This is beef.
Yeah.
As we stated before, people get killed over this level of beef, this heat. This is amazing.
Yeah.
So this is just fucking retarded. BEHAR offered her response on The View. I just had a moment of clarity where I realized that I was talking about The View.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm probably going to take my own life later tonight. It says, BEHAR offered her response on The View with her co-host backing her up. Girl, I'm going to back you up. I got my sisters here. She says, all I can say is that this bitch and these bitches...
She's calling him a bitch?
This is her response. She says, all I can say is this bitch, meaning herself, and these bitches, the other people on The View, other women on The View, would be happier to have you on the show and have a beer. Shot back. All right. So, yeah.
That doesn't sound like a shot
That's
back,
not a shot at all. She's just responding to him.
That's like kind of taking the wind out of his sails and being like, all right, come on the show.
Yeah, it's like she's pretty much saying that the worst thing that you have is calling me a bitch.
Yeah.
And like, all right, yeah, well, yeah, I am a bitch.
Yeah.
And like everybody who works with me is a bitch too, but you can still.
Yeah.
Like that.
Isn't that known? Isn't that kind of part of the charm of the show?
Well, at least Joy, I guess, because like Joy is kind of. Yeah, we're all bitches. Listen to us. You're gonna love it.
People love that.
See what celebrity or social media influencer we have today.
Oh my god! This time it's from the Let's Spend the Night Together podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be something else. Later addressing the comments and why he targeted BEHAR, Rock stated, BEHAR has been an outspoken critic of Donald Trump. All right, this is finally what we're getting to the meat and potatoes, right? So these are the motivations behind Mr. Rock. BEHAR has been an outspoken critic of the Trumpster.
Of making America great again.
She doesn't want to make America great. She's been a critic of Donald Trump, and when myself, Kid Rock, Sarah Palin, who, for those that don't know, Sarah Palin was, she was the vice president, she was the running mate for John McCain in 2008, so about 10 years ago. Yeah, it's been a long time. And Ted Nugent, who wore loincloths and fur.
If I'm trying to prove a point, I'm not attaching Sarah
these are your,
and Ted Nugent to like add credibility.
These are your murderers row.
Yeah.
Fucking heavy hitters, man.
Oh my god.
We got Sarah Palin. We got Kid Rock. We got fucking Ted Nugent. Cat scratch fever. So you're saying when they visited the White House last year, BEHAR called it, quote, the saddest day in the history of the White House since the British burned it to the ground in 1814. That's a pretty good line, I must say. And this is just the beef. This is like, this is how the beef originated.
Oh,
really.
okay.
So he says, today I said, screw that Joy BEHAR bitch. This is on his Twitter, he says. He says, mess with the bull, get the horns. End of story. He's the bitchiest person. Joy said that, I said this. And that his reasons for that apparently is mess with the bull, get the horns. End of story. So I believe that's the talk shit, get hit school of logic right there. Yeah. He says, I apologize for cursing on live TV. I will not for my sentiment, nor do I accept an apology from her or anyone else who had choice words for me or doesn't like me. God bless America, Kid Rock. So, what happened with that? Yeah, it just ba with the ba. The only good part.
I'm a cowboy, baby.
The only good part of the story is that I got 2 Kid Rock tickets, and we're gonna go see him soon. It says after Nashville City Councilman Freddie O'Connell and Mayor David Bridley expressed that they would sit out of the city's Christmas parade with Rock still attached. So the city council, these guys were just like,
The city councilman dude?
yeah, Kid Rock is, he's a part of this thing. They made us think about it, obviously. And the organizers decided to make a last-minute switch on Saturday, December 1st.
They went with Joey Fatone?
Yeah. Calling on James Shaw Jr. to be the Grand Marshal instead.
Who the fuck is that?
Shaw, you might remember, was the Nashville hero who put an end to the Nashville Waffle House shooting back in April. Rock was not spotted at the parade Saturday morning. You know what's so sad is that I'm trying to think back specifically about that shooting.
Yeah, I don't even.
And I can't even think because there's been so many this past year that it's just like I have a cloudy memory because there's been
of shootings.
Like fucking multi shootings.
We're gonna talk maybe about some more shootings. Maybe not.
Yeah, some uplifting stuff like that.
Come back.
All right.
After these messages. Are you gonna take a big fat fucking shit? Ass fuck. Dude, did you get that Burger King burger around Halloween where you could eat it and it would give you like nightmares?
What?
There's like enzymes in it that will like fuck with your drink.
To make you fucking
that
kill your whole food, sleepwalk, and kill somebody, dude.
No. Just from having a fucking Whopper. Tried to have a Whopper, ended up killing my neighbor's kids and pets.
Next time I'm gonna just have chicken tenders.
Guess I should have gone to McDonald's.
Just imagine talking to somebody at a fucking drive-thru and asking them, hey, will this burger give me bad dreams?
Sir, customer, I have to warn you, it could definitely give you nightmares or suicidal thoughts. Or a copy of an album by Suicidal Tendencies.
Yeah. You don't want to hear that. You can rage against fucking
Miss
Ronald
Reddit.
Reagan.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's spend a night together. We're fucking going out with a bang. I don't care. A bigger bang, if you will.
Yeah. With the hit album.
Well, was that the creation of life? I don't know.
Could be.
It's up to you.
The Big Bang was, but there's an even bigger one. Mm-hmm. When the Rolling Stones made an album that was like nowhere near their best when they were like in their 70s.
Man,
like,
I can think of it now. Nostalgia.
Out of all their albums, to name after that is equal or better than the creation of the universe.
Mm.
They could have done like
Existence
Exile
itself.
on Main Street.
Yeah.
That still would have been too braggadocious.
Nah,
for one of their just random albums they made.
It's good stuff. Nah,
I actually like a Bigger Bang though.
Yeah, I like the Big Bang too.
But it's not as good as the Big Bang. Yeah. It's better than Big Bang Theory.
Agree to disagree.
Say that. I know you're a big Sheldon fan. Tappity tap tap tap. Is this thing on?
This is the song. Sounds like she's singing. Where we analyze, we take a song and we analyze the lyrics. Maybe
lyrics breakdown.
A popular song, something that you've heard on the radio 1,000 times, but you don't quite know the context.
Maybe never heard
what they're saying.
All the words quite right.
Yeah. And we're here to walk you through that.
Some of them might surprise you.
We're your, you might be surprised.
Yeah.
We're your cultural Sherpas.
Why?
That's a fucking stretch and a half. All right. Ooh, Bill. Suspense. All right, Craig. The song that we're doing today.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones, Under My Thumb.
Oh, Under My Thumb.
A torrid story that I don't think, unless you actually looked at the lyrics, you'd quite
Yeah.
No.
And we've done some album reviews of Rolling Stones albums.
Yeah.
And I think we did the album, because I think it's Aftermath. Under My Thumb is on the U.S. version. And but we didn't like break down the lyrics or anything.
No.
But yeah.
So before we start,
that's a big thing on this podcast. Like we started out just doing Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Talk. That was the idea.
And then it mutated into this other thing.
So just for context, they're we know a song or two by them. We're both fans of the song Under My Thumb. But this is like a perfect one because I've heard it on the radio a lot. Then I really got into the Stones. Have listened to it a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what the lyrics are. I just know at one point he says, I think it's after Under My Thumb, is a Siamese cat of a girl.
What could he possibly mean by that?
Oh no!
Ready to go off, King?
I might go off, juice.
All right.
Just drank some.
All right. Xylophone, yay! I'm just enjoying the shit out of the xylophone. Don't mind me. Alright.
Yeah. So far it's Under My Thumb.
Yeah. I found the
titular lyric.
Yeah, I got the lyric.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. So, Under My Thumb, the girl who once had me down. So it's a bit of history, I suppose.
Yeah.
Under My Thumb, the girl who once pushed me around.
So it's almost like he was once
the submissive one,
I guess. The sub, and now she's under his
thumb, under his
which
control.
We all know that thumb is slang for cock.
Well, everybody knows it.
So she's under his cock.
All
no,
right.
my bad.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right, so it's down to me, the difference in the clothes she wears. So, controlling some kind of submissive relationship that's going on.
Yeah, that now he's in control of.
Craig, have you ever picked out clothes for a girlfriend?
Oh, so is that like what he's saying? Like he's even controlling like what fucking clothes she wears.
He's like dressing her at this point. Yeah.
Like a fucking doll.
And like, no, go, you look like a slob. He just sounds like Dice. He's like
it's always good to...
the English version of Dice right here.
Just go to like the Dollar Tree store and pick out some clothes for your girl. She always usually likes.
You just give her like a potato sack.
Yeah.
Here, wear this. I think you look beautiful in this. What do you mean? All right, that's Under My Thumb. It's a squirming dog who's just had her day. So we know a lot of these like blues and rock songs where they couldn't quite say like sexual innuendos and whatever. So it's a squirming dog who's just had her day. That to me is like it's almost like an orgasm or something.
A dog that just was in heat.
Or just had, had the big O, as it were.
Oh
I don't know.
God.
I don't know.
But that's the thing, like a dog has his day.
Yeah.
Dog has his day.
Yeah, but what is so?
Squirming dog just had her day.
Yeah. All right, so at this point, she's not the same person that she was, I guess.
I guess.
When she was before, and then she met this charming guy, it sounds like.
Yeah.
He was very controlling.
That what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, when they first started out, he was under her.
Yeah, and I guess that's like the roles
so
of
now something's changed.
Yeah. The girl who has just changed her ways.
And she's a squirming dog that just had her day. Yeah, I don't know what
I mean. Okay, so now we have all like the dog thing that you mentioned, changing her ways, and and now she does just what she's told, which is also kind of reminds me of an animal or something.
Oh my god,
that's very not so
yeah,
good.
Is that, like he's comparing her to a dog.
He's trained her at this point.
Yeah.
She's domesticated.
He's groomed her.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So it's alright. That was my favorite part.
All right.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that, dude?
He keeps comparing her to pets, basically.
Yeah.
She's his pet, I guess. Because she's a Siamese cat of a girl.
So exotic, perhaps?
Or maybe she's like a big fan of Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Perhaps.
30 years before it came out.
These could be all types of things.
Yeah.
Siamese.
What is a Siamese cat? I don't even know. Are they those like exotic ones?
Yeah, I mean that's not.
So she's
just kind of like, obscure breed of cat.
Yeah.
All right.
Obscure pussy.
Pet in the world.
He had to carefully choose his word there.
She's the sweetest pet in the
world.
He was gonna say. We all knew he was.
So he's really like nailing it home. Is it almost like, this hot, like exotic, like beautiful girl, this exotic pussy, the Siamese cat of a girl. She I met her and wanted her so bad and I couldn't do shit. She just told me what to do and I was like, fuck. So me and Keith and the boys started a rock band called the Stones.
They're rocking and rolling.
And they started the Rolling Stones and now she's under his thumb. Under his dick, under his thumb.
What have you. It's all the same.
Now she is like a squirming dog who's just had her day.
Okay. So
that didn't explain it at all, but now
you're just a squirming dog.
The rest of the lyrics are just saying over and over, like, she is under me, she is under me, she's a pet,
she's under my control.
She's a cat.
Yeah.
She does what I tell her to do. She wears the fucking
under command, really. I mean, that's like the fact that he's comparing her to like a pet.
I make her wear ugly ass fucking clothes, and she has to wear them.
I make her wear Keith's old clothes.
Oh my god,
she hates them.
Like his "Who the fuck is Mick Jagger" t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, it's down to me the way she talks. Like even
the way she talks when she's spoken.
You know what? Maybe you have.
So he's fucking. He's like a fucking drill instructor. He's
yeah. It seems like
a
very
fucking Full Metal Jacket,
controlling, abusive relationship.
She can't even speak
unless she's spoken.
She just has to sit there in silence.
This is so fucked up. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Whenever he says that, hey, now I've done.
Take it easy.
Now I've done all this like really oppressive shit to you.
It feels alright.
Easy, baby.
It feels alright.
And then
Keith
fucking
takes us
Keith
home.
is just gonna do a nice little solo.
Oh, it's Keith Richards, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah. I'm about to come. She's under my thumb.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, so we've had...
So she can't look at any other guys.
She can't dress herself. She cannot talk unless spoken to. Drill Sergeant, yes, Drill Sergeant!
Yeah, exactly.
And her eyes are just kept to herself.
Oh, wow.
Which means, I guess, he keeps her eyes to herself, really. Yeah, this is fucking really weird.
Mm-hmm. Now that,
All
from
right.
my point of view, doesn't seem very fair.
Yeah. It's almost as if he's forcing her to, you know, I don't know. He's almost like excluding her.
He's like, it's like this weird controlling patriarchal.
Yeah, it is.
But it's like, no, you don't. You look at the fucking ground. You don't even.
Yeah,
look at
it's
these
very.
guys. I'm looking around checking out chicks. but
I
you
can
can't
still look at someone else, and then look. Really,
Yeah.
I mean that could just mean I can still fuck
Still
around.
look at someone. It's what I said.
The change has come.
It's down to me. Oh, that's what I said.
It's all right.
It's all right. Take it easy, babe.
Take it easy.
And I think about.
babe.
He wants her to take it easy, babe.
Babe,
It
take
feels
it easy.
all right. She's like, fuck, if I have to be your fuck slave, and the thing you tell me to compliment me is, it's all right.
Take it
It's all right.
easy.
Take it easy, babe. It's all right.
So,
Can't you say it's great?
That was.
It's like, nah, it's all right.
At least apologize. Yeah, so that was the Rolling Stones under my thumb.
Yeah, Mick's not the...
Yeah, he's not the most
not
progressive
the best lover, at least
guy.
at this point in his life. When he
It's quite an interesting song and pretty dark, but yeah, I don't know.
I know you can like really get some interesting, uncontrollable feelings when you meet a Siamese cat of a girl.
I think that's what pushed him over the edge was the Siamese.
Siamese cat of a girl.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
We have a bunch of Siamese cats for listeners on the show.
Well, I'll say. Yeah, well, I think that's it, everybody. We finally reached the end.
And from us to you, the boys in the band, and of course our producer, Reg Thor. Remember when we do that whole like, there's Mick does that.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna finish it.
I can't remember. It's like, don't wear white at night. Always wear white at night if you're riding your bike. It's some old weird, like, fucking British thing.
We gotta learn that.
Yeah.
Say at the end of the show.
Every time.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of Between the Buttons, I think.
Alright, thanks for listening to Let's Play the Night Together.
Shucks. Thanks for listening.
Shucks, golly. It's been Dante. With me is Mr. Craig. Thanks for listening, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't.
Fuck.
I don't really care.
Like, comment, subscribe, fuck.
Or fuck, whatever. Yeah, but thank you for listening. So,
fuck yeah.
By the way, the Christmas episode is coming up soon.
Christmas episode. This is 62. Christmas will be 63.
Yeah.
Catch that. Coming soon. Don't forget to check out the Instagram, although I'm sure you probably already have.
Yeah, check us out on Instagram.
And subscribe.
We post a lot
everything.
of dank memes, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you, like, it's too hard to listen to YouTube because you can't, like, lock your screen on your phone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're on SoundCloud. We try to have the newest podcast app and, like, some other, like, short clips of the podcast and stuff.
Yeah, show your family our podcast. Show your grandparents.
Yeah, for the holidays.
Listen to it.
Like, a lot of people kind of gather their families around and listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
It's important. It's a tradition.
That's the thing. It's traditional. It's nice for the whole family, but it's important. You get down to important things.
All right, everybody. Feliz Navidad.
Oh my god.
All right. Bye. Thank you for listening.
Holy.
And we're back. Check. Fuck. Shit. Iman. Fucking Shumpert, motherfucker. He's been a pleasure on and off the court as well.
And pleasure. No, the pleasure's been all mine.
The pleasure's been all mine. I heard it's been a pleasure for him to be on the team, but the pleasure's been all mine.
Yeah, just start me up, Buttercup.
Okay, here we go. Should we start a podcast about apes and monkeys?
I think we just did. So this is what happens when kids grow up with pornography and the internet.
Oh my god.
It's a weird show.
Should we get some go-off juice?
This one goes out to Lucky.
Why do you have to piss and shit everywhere, huh?
She does have that one condition she's still kind of trying to work through. It's called belly over her back teeth. Homegirl be shitting like no other.
Designed for what matters.
Rapungi Vice, he said?
Rapungi Vice.
Rapungi Vice. Craig's son.
Usually hot gay guys, they all have the same name. Drew. It's all about that cruising life, Jaime.
Cruis'n World, Cruis'n USA, Cruis'n, wasn't there another one? Like Cruis'n Cyber, Cruis'n 2077 or something?
If there ain't, they ought to be.
That's the realest thing you just done said in a week. It's kind of a really big pussy. A large
I know that.
One of your stepdads was Aboriginal man, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was First Nation. Until all you disgusting whites came here and killed everyone.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I heard.
He lived out in like central Australia.
Yeah.
In the middle of the
Central
fucking
Australia.
desert.
What is that, the Outback?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the steakhouse.
That's not a knife. It's a knife. Well, it's sharp. Been a cold winter. Because they was supposedly Mick Jagger and Mick Taylor wrote it together one night, and then they like recorded it, and Mick plays guitar.
They had an affair
They both
one
play
night,
guitar.
and in the morning,
Fucked in the middle of the night.
they rolled over, and there was
my.
just Mick Taylor rolled over.
I think we wrote a song.
And there was just a piece of paper,
oh my
like
god!
you know where Mick
he had to
was.
peel it off.
And he was
of
just
Mick,
like,
off his skin.
Yeah, and he's like, "Do you remember this?
We wrote a song, mate.
We wrote one. It's a
After some fooling around.
I was buggering you, and you leaned over and you said,
buggered you.
I wish we could do this every winter.
I'm about to come. She's on my phone.